Hey guys, so I'm about to start on issue 19 and we've already got quite a few interesting things. We've got this wonderful plant pot complete with flowers, and this is going to go in the frozen room. It looks awesome, it looks incredible, and it looks amazing. I mean, I love it. I think it's so incredibly cool. And then we've got, also for the frozen room, this table here. Looks like everything is in order, so it should just be a case of gluing, sticking things on. We've got part of the top part of a wall, which I believe is for this wall here, which is the Alice in Wonderland wall. Now I've actually got a conundrum, which I'd love people in the comments to be able to support or tell me I've gone nuts. Alice in Wonderland has always got a topsy-turvy vibe to it. I also noticed when I played Kingdom Hearts that it has the exact same kind of topsy-turvy, floor is ceiling, ceiling is floor kind of vibe. So I was playing on the idea, I don't know what it's going to look like, of putting the wallpaper upside down on here. So the way they've got it in the doll's house is they've got it tiles down wallpaper here, which is how it's meant to be. But I wonder whether it'll look a lot more cooler to have the tiles up and the wallpaper down. Give the kind of upside down vibe to it. I might expand on the upside down a little bit, but I might just have it as the wallpaper being upside down. I'm not 100% sure. For this issue also, we are going to need this wall here, which is the back wall for the frozen wall, and our now completed, doesn't it look cool, Mickey and frozen wall, which looks amazing. It's now dried. It looks absolutely fabulous, and I think it looks so cool. We will also be needing our frozen floor and frozen panel, because we're going to put together the frozen wall. So by the end of this issue, we're going to have 2 walls. Now, as you know, with this wall, none of these are actually stuck on, and there's 2 reasons for it. Number one, I wanted to put everything together first before gluing it together, just to make sure everything's working well. I didn't need to adjust anything, everything is absolutely fine. But there's the other reason, which are these windows here. Now these windows in the instructions that I've seen in the Facebook page, they're put up when the walls are like this. I kind of want to put them up with the walls facing down, but I will be doing an experiment on that. So it's a possibility that these walls also won't be stuck at the moment. I might stick them up on a later date, just when I'm 100% sure that everything's in position, everything's okay. It also needs a dust, I'm aware of that. But for now, we'll focus on the table. This is going to go somewhere safe because we don't need this right now. The flower pot's going to go somewhere safe because we don't need that right now. Although when I put the frozen room together, it might come back out so we can see what it looks like. This is going to go somewhere else because I can't keep it on the craft table, because as you can see, I've got craft stuff everywhere that I need to solve and sort out. But we're going to get through this today, and hopefully it's going to look great. Catch you guys a little bit. guys, I don't know if you guys can see me, but basically I've made a decision, being that for layout purposes I'm not going to stick anything down yet. I want to look at the position first before I think about doing things like sticking down. When I'm happy with the room in general, then I'll do the sticking. But let's have a little look at this room, and hopefully it's gonna look okay. Now, if I've done this right, it should slot in like, oopsie, who's falling down? Okay, this is worrying. Have I done this wrong somehow? So happy I have decided not to glue this in. Okay, that's worrying because this room apparently is not flushing properly. Okay, I think I see the problem. Somehow, this is too far forward, which means that it's not sticking properly. And because my glue has decided to be very good, it's now not sticking. Wish I had spotted that sooner. But it basically means that this is not flushing properly. I'm going to have to stop because the wall's now becoming damaged. Hey guys, so unfortunately I had to turn it off because something wasn't right about sitting this wall in. As you can see, it's about as flush against the floor as I can physically get it, but this area here is now possibly as straight as I can get it. It may be that I'll have to take these back walls off. This, I hope and pray, is now firmly stuck, because I don't think I'm going to be able to. This is now firmly stuck, because I don't think I can get it out again without struggling to get it back in. But these walls here, they're not stuck, and I think it's not as flush in that corner as I would have liked, but I'll find something to block it off. But the good news is that this wall is now up. It's now as flush as possible. So it may be that before the next episode, I'm going to have to stick it all on. But now that this is on, and it's mostly as stuck as I can get it, the guys are still in there, although Mickey's now almost falling, is that we're going to now try and get this bit on, which is the last stage of this episode. But first I've got to charge the battery in my camera, and then we're going to get this. The reason I turned this off is because this was becoming so frustrating. I was literally having to try and force it, and as you can see, I've dislodged this bit here, so the tape is now back on, trying to get this to dry properly. But we're going to put the last stage on, and then we're going to have a bit of a break, because trust me, I need it. This is probably the hardest bit that I had to do, but I'm just so happy I haven't broken anything. This is probably as flush as I'm going to get this wall, so I'd rather not interfere with it. At some stage I'm going to take the back walls off and these walls and stick them on properly. This I think is going to be permanent, because I'm not getting this back out, and I certainly am not going to try and stick it back on. So I'm hoping, with this being as flush as possible, and it doesn't look too bad, this is about level, or as level as I think it's going to be. So I think it's going to be okay. So let's get the floor on. Let me go and charge my battery. Let's get the floor on, and hopefully we should be all right. Stay tuned. Okay, and now we basically wait for this to dry, and there we go. We've got Mickey Mouse, and we've got now the frozen wall with this now in position. It looks as flush as I can get it, so this looks cool. We're going to wait for it to dry, and then we're going to see what it's going to look like. Hopefully it's going to look good, fingers crossed. Let's get this over. Do it like that. Hopefully it's going to look good, fingers crossed, but we're going to have a look later on when it's dry. Catch you guys later.